Disneyland is a place of magic, but after the guests go home, it's also a place of rules. Not the kind you see on signs, the kind that every treat in the park knows by heart. You see, in the quiet hours after closing, the treats come alive. Popcorn tumbles out of its cart. Candy corn drifts like pink clouds along the midway. And over in New Orleans Square, the beignets dance under the glow of the gas lamps. Well, the churros, they stick to their turf. Crisp, golden, dusted in cinnamon sugar, the churros run their own carts across the park. They're the street snacks, fast, flashy, and proud of it. The beignets, though, they're different. Pillowy soft, dusted in powdered sugar so fine it shimmers under the moonlight. They're the heart of New Orleans Square, and they've always kept to themselves. And that's the way it's always been. The two groups never mixed. They never mingle, and they certainly never fall in love. But one night, that rule broke. It was late, the kind of late where even the Dole Whip had called it a night. A churro, feeling restless, wandered out of his cart and down toward the river. He'd never been this far before. The air smelled different, softer, sweeter, and it pulled him in like a song. That's when he saw her. She was standing under a lamplight, her edges golden and warm. Powdered sugar drifted down her curves like new snow. The sparkle of the light caught her just right, and for the first time the churro felt its cinnamon sugar start to melt. She glanced his way, and he froze. Beignets and churros didn't talk, but she smiled, just a small one. It was enough to pull him forward. They talked until the stars began to fade, about the guests they had seen, the smells of the park at sunset, and how the river looked in the moonlight. And when the first rays of the dawn began to touch the rooftops, they promised they'd meet again. And so they did. Night after night, they found each other in secret. Once they met inside the Golden Horseshoe. They laughed and whispered in the balcony seats, nearly caught by the funnel cakes, who were always a little too nosy for their own good. Another night they met on Big Thunder Mountain, high on the tracks, where the popcorn liked to play. Tiny kernels bounced down the rails like little tumbleweeds, giggling at the sight of them together. They even tried Tomorrowland, thinking no one would bother them there. But they forgot about the pretzels. Oh, the pretzels. Twisty, salty, and always in other people's business. It was the pretzels who told. By morning, word had spread across the park like spilled cocoa. The churro family was furious. "She's from New Orleans Squares," they hissed. "She's a beignet. We don't mix with beignets." The beignet family was no better. "A churro? A snack cart? He'll never understand our ways." And just like that, they were forbidden from seeing each other again. But love doesn't always listen to rules, because sometimes sugar and spice are the perfect match. And this story, it was far from over. Next time on Park Bites, the Great Dessert Rebellion.